Bro, these man are jokers, bruv. And they're going to be, oh, we got the draw. We're unbeaten in the Euros, blood.
But why are they looking like they've lost?
Dead food, fam.
You know what? Robbie's got some explaining to do.
Yeah, you do. Robbie, you got some explaining to do.
Why?
Yeah.
You got some explaining to do,
I'll tell you
Robbie.
why.
AGT.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Let me land. Let me land. Let me land. Let me land.
Just make it clap.
Can you let me land now? Can you let me land?
No, it's just hold that because Mr. Lau.
Can you let me land? Because after the first game, right?
You know what's going on there.
When we were critical, me and you,
We tried to tell
especially.
him. You tried to tell him.
Robbie was on my case. Oh, it's what you want. First game.
I've got nothing to answer for. You know what? Let me.
Don't interrupt
Hold
him.
on.
Don't interrupt him. Don't. Hey, what? It's Laurie. Hey, Laurie, you know what?
No,
you're right.
Laurie. Hey, just let me.
Press the buzzer.
Bro, you're gonna have to tweet it because he ain't gonna let you talk.
All right, let me.
Tweet it.
I'm not
Tweet it.
I'm not finished.
Go for it.
I'm coming for you.
That's right.
I'm coming for you, bro. Because
Come on, bro.
after that first game, I said to you, it's not good enough. We went into this tournament as favourites. We got one of the best squads, right? No excuses. I said to you that the way he's been managing the team in previous tournaments, we don't want to hear nothing.
Yeah.
That's what Don Robbie was saying. Don Robbie was saying that's what
You told me it's the first game, you're getting carried away, being over the top. What are you saying after today?
game.
Right, now let me answer.
Carried away.
Let me answer that, right?
No, you guys are
After the first game.
After the first game.
Listen,
Let him speak.
carefully,
Let him speak, man.
Sorry.
Let me land.
After the first game, anybody
man.
here tell me that I said that was a good performance?
Wait,
No, but you said we get carried
Wait,
away.
let me finish because you were moaning when I interrupted,
It
right?
was a good performance.
I didn't say it was a good
carried away.
performance. I said, right, the way people were carrying on after that first game, just calm down. They got the 3 points. I even said in this game, we didn't play well, but let's see what we do in this game. I'll judge it more in this game. Hold on. I even said, let Trent Alexander start, even though it didn't work in the first game, because it's only one game.
Going back to this.
Now, this is a poor performance again now.
Finally.
I agree with what you're saying now. Like, this was not good enough today.
Now, yeah?
See you.
After the first game, you can get carried away. 2 games in a row now. Of course, you can turn around and say, "Yo, what's this?"
And
It's
let's
not
look
good
at this.
enough.
Let's look at the
Right,
stats
and what I would say, there's things he's got to change for the third game.
You know what he should have done?
One of those we can clearly see. I know that Alex is getting vexed.
It's true.
right.
Trent Alexander
Can't
cannot play. He's not a bad player. He's a
great
top player.
Yep.
But the midfield experiment has failed
I don't
with
think I
him
can
in
watch
there.
England with Robbie.
There's got to be.
No, but he's right.
Yeah, but you're just the
No,
bias of your own
but
team.
Robbie,
Listen, there's so many. Listen,
so many people and
Listen,
players
Declan
that
Rice
did
didn't
bad.
play well, right?
Thank
My
you.
player
Let's
didn't
get
play
a bomb
well.
on that.
Saka was
yeah,
average,
Yeah.
but Trent
Saka average.
Alexander Arnold,
was
that
average.
experiment in the midfield.
So that's why we drew this game,
Wait a minute. That's
why England didn't win this game.
It looked more balanced
He's
when he
focusing
came
on it.
off, bro.
The guy who replaced him
They
got
They
a
were
yellow
more
card in
threatening
2
in the
minutes.
second half.
When Connor came on,
It's not that the guy.
Højbjerg man of the match.
Yo, it's not that the guy.
You know that
listen,
guy.
listen
Højbjerg was man of
carefully.
the match.
Listen
When Connor
carefully.
came
Wait,
on,
wait,
he
wait,
did no
wait.
more
generation.
Wait,
We've got to
listen
say about
carefully.
that.
It's not
Yeah,
that the
free
guy.
Colin Spice. Hold on, we can't.
Rice pudding.
Wait, go say
When it comes to
He didn't
Rice
go for the derby.
Rice
What
pudding.
happened in those
It's not
when he
that
scored
the
no
guy that
goal?
replaced him. It's not that the guy that replaced him is a better player than him. It's the guy that replaced him suits that. There's more balance in there. Trent, there's no intensity in that midfield.
No.
He don't press. He don't tackle. Right? He sprays a few long range passes.
That's it.
Keep him at right back.
Can we say?
You
Do you know
have to
what?
play
There's
either Wharton, Kobe Mainu,
Yes.
or Gallagher.
Let's
has
be
to play
fair
in that
now.
midfield
Let's be
the
fair
next
though.
game. Simple.
Let's be fair. When we said in the first game, I was trying to tell you that bringing these players out of the cold doesn't make sense. You need these players to come in because he wanted a response from these guys off the bench. That's their first bit of football. I said if you play them in the first game, they got a taste for this competition. There has been none of that. So now you're saying, go on, save us. And this is the Gareth Southgate model where he says, we get to penalties. You lot never kicked a ball before. Go on, score the final penalty.
You know,
It's
can I just
ridiculous.
interject?
Yeah, let's talk about the Rice thing.
Hang on. Look, before we do that.
It says empty night. It says let's talk
Hang
about
on,
the Rice thing.
X. Let me just say.
And the battery's
Fluffy,
gonna die on his
I think
laptop.
this is
Yeah,
important.
Were you going to drop him?
I think you're going to say
I
something.
think this is important, lads.
Yeah,
The battery's gonna die on his
For
laptop.
2 games on the trot now,
they're going to sort it.
we've been out. Teams have outperformed us in terms of stats.
Yeah.
2 games on the trot. So my thing is, when is this going to change?
When's it gonna end?
Shocking, it was poor. It was poor. Listen, as far as I'm concerned, that was a
Denmark 16 shots, England 12.
Yeah.
That now, when you look at a game like today,
7 on target,
and then you
out
add
4.
that to the first game.
And you
Now,
remember their
now
goalkeeper making it
everybody
early,
has a right to be very angry at the performances of England so far after
Oh,
those two.
now Don Robbie has
So,
allowed us to have an opinion now.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
second game.
Nice.
That's happened,
Everybody
lad.
has the right to.
'Cause in the first
I
game,
was just
saying-
saying.
Hey guys, just so you guys know, like Robbie said that we can have an opinion on England's performance now, blood. Now we're in the second game. Don Robbie, the Don, has allowed us to have an opinion on
Nearly knocked
Gareth
him out.
Southgate and
Well, I don't know about
the
that, but-
negative football that we've been.
No, it's poor. It's very poor.
Them right there.
The
And
one
like
thing,
Rishi
the one
Sunak,
thing,
Southgate,
the
like,
one thing you got to
Mr.
give him.
Conservative himself. Is that your son?
Larry with a super chat. He says, "Buzzer." He says, "AGT from a Man United fan. Trent is one of the best fullbacks in the country has ever seen.
Yeah.
He's just not a midfielder.
Yeah, I think that's
Simple,
fair.
and that's what we're saying. We're not. We're not. AGT, you're taking it personal. We're not having a go at Trent. He's just
You're
not
taking
that.
it
That's not his position.
I just feel like we're focusing on that
listen,
so
the
much
experiment
and nothing
was,
else.
It was worthy of the experiment, but there's no back.
Can I
but
say
it's not
this?
just that. You're right.
AGT, you need to listen
But
to the
can
Man
I say,
United fans. They know
but can I
better.
say this in defence of AGT, right?
Not just that.
Can I say this in can I say this in can I say this in defence of
Man United fans,
AGT?
don't worry.
When Conor Gallagher came on, his sole contribution to that game was to get a yellow card. He
And
did
give the
nothing.
ball away 8 times.
He did
He
nothing.
gave us
He
balance.
balance.
did
He gave us
nothing.
balance,
At
yeah.
least when
I think
Trent
the
was
others-
on,
the free-
he played a diagonal ball that had Saka through.
Come
Yeah.
on, man, you don't believe that.
Listen,
I'm
Laurie,
not
saying I don't
when he
believe that.
came
Facts.
on,
I'm not even going to say
when
it.
he
talk
came
about-
on, there was more balance. We created more
What
chances,
balance?
and they had
What
less
balance?
chances.
All right.
Look at the
Because there's a
stats.
bit more bite in midfield.
Let's be mature about
gave
some
us a
of
bit of
the.
energy.
Let's be
He's the
mature.
one
No,
up
let's be
there.
mature.
When are we going to
Let's
talk
be
about
mature and
Declan
talk
Rice
about
as
Declan Rice.
stinker?
Yeah, what about him? What
I
about
would say
him?
let's talk
What
about
about
Declan
him?
Rice.
Yeah, what about
Always-
him?
Brother,
Let's
Poor
take
game.
off our club hats.
No,
Let's-
wait. Can I ask a question?
You had your club out, look.
No, let me ask a question. Let me ask a question. Yeah,
those
I'm
troublemaker.
going to ask a question right here, right now on the panel.
Right here.
Yeah.
Right now.
Wait.
Baker.
I'm asking a question.
boy Slim.
Hands up, yeah. Hands up if you saw Declan Rice pass the ball forward today.
No, he had a poor game. He had that one time when he,
He
went
didn't
on
have a good
run.
game today.
Brother, this is a 90-minute game, you know.
Let's go to
Hands up if you seen Declan Rice pass the ball forward today.
Let's ask AGT. AGT.
Well, you should have went to Specsavers.
That's it.
He had a poor game.
Other glass companies
go
available.
back. You need 12 prescriptions if you
Listen,
saw
he
that.
had a,
Yeah,
he-
well.
Declan Rice didn't have a.
That's it.
he
Well,
didn't
even
have a-
if
he
I
didn't have a
have
great
prescriptions,
game.
expressions,
Right,
I want to see
but-
Tottenham win the
but-
trophy.
I'm
will
not
I?
dropping him for the next game.
Alright, cool. No, you're never dropping him.
Will Crabs move side to side?
What you actually need
What
to
are you giving him
do.
out of 10 then, Declan Rice right now?
You don't
Let's
go
be fair.
forward, bro.
But we're going to
10.
do. We're not even going to do that because we're going to do a
'Cause
player
it'd be good
ratings.
to
We're
understand.
actually going to do a
Can we
player
put
ratings.
club loyalties aside and concentrate
That's
on
what
what
I'm
needs to
trying to
be
do.
done in the next game?
Okay, just stop saying
How
that.
about
You've been
that?
saying that from minute one and
Ty.
you're doing the same thing. Yeah.
Can we put club loyalties aside
That's what
for
I'm
one
saying.
That's all I
second
want to do.
He's a
and
troublemaker.
discuss how we're going to move
What,
because
the-
this is not good enough. Even
the
though
next-
we're
No,
probably
stop
qualified.
Yeah.
Probably qualified.
Yeah, I think we should bring in Manu for Rice.
Well, we need to.
Can we change the manager mid-tournament?
I think we should bring on
Brother,
James.
this ain't a Chinese menu. He
Bring-
doesn't have to
bring
be
on
there.
James
You know what I
Maddison
mean?
for-
Rice doesn't have to
Bring
be
on
there.
James Maddison
Yeah?
for Bukayo. Oh no, James Maddison didn't come, did he? Oh, sorry.
No, hey, guys, seriously.
Can we change the
let's
manager
fix it.
mid-tournament?
No, let's try and fix this team. What changes would you make on a serious note?
I'd rip up Gareth Southgate's contract.
No.
Oh,
I think
that's
it's still
harsh.
you can salvage this. I really think play Foden in the 10, move Bellingham back next to
Okay.
Rice. He has to. Now again on the left hand side, if we haven't tried Gordon at all in this tournament,
He needs to play
I like
next
to
game.
see it. Again,
I'd like
at least
to.
give
You know,
it
my.
time.
You know before.
Can't Saka play on the left?
before this game, right?
And I'm not being rude. Can't
My
Saka play on the left?
my
He can, I
team
suppose.
my
But I
team
wanna
before
see
this
Cole Palmer, bruv, but Saka
my
don't
team
deserve
before
the
this
job.
game, right?
Yeah.
I selected right. I said I would
Gordon.
select. I would have
That's
left
a great
Trent
one.
there because to me you should. If the experiment didn't work in the first game, but you can't just judge it after one game.
Yeah.
Right. But I actually said I'd leave out Foden
Yeah.
and put Gordon in.
But you know what I
Right,
don't get?
just because the thing is sometimes, right, it's almost like we're going back to the days of when we had Gerrard and Lampard, where we're trying to fit everybody in. You know, it's either or. You can't, you know what I mean, because it's not working with Foden out on
It's
the
not
left.
working, but
There's
Foden
no
don't
threat.
play on the left for Man City.
Exactly,
So what I'm
so-
saying is, why is it that they've moved Foden to the left. Why is Foden not playing on the right, blood? Like, let's be honest, innit? Like, he had a better season than Saka in the Premier League, yeah? Do you know them way there?
But Saka's done all
He's had a
right
better
on the
league in season than Saka in the Premier League. So why is it that Foden's getting moved over to? Why can't Saka get moved over to the left?
You
Why?
do, but I feel that
Why?
Saka offers more width.
I got
when you
super
play him.
chats.
What, on the right?
Chats.
Oh, let's do these super chats.
Faya says Rice is so overrated.